Hi there, back to KennieSuperstar, and today I am gonna do a series of unfortunate events, Book 11, The Green Grotto by Lemony Snicket. Now this is the 11th book of the series of unfortunate events series, which means after this video, there's book 12, book 13, and then we finish the series. So this book is once again book 11. Now in book 10 we start when the bottleneck lost quickly quagmire in a swamp, and then they find this very weird looking submarine, and they go for it, and then they say the password, which they found out from the VFD headquarters, which is the world is quiet here. And then they walked in, and then they get introduced to someone called Captain Wittershins. Now Captain Wittershins, I'm just gonna do the 5 elements again. So introduction, you guys meet Captain Wittershins, and then he has a stepdaughter who was a mycologist called Fiona. And after that, they had to go find this sugar bowl. And the sugar bowl stored a lot of information that they needed. So they can literally, it's the whole story. So basically, they need to find the sugar bowl before Count Olaf does. This is the whole story, trying to find the sugar bowl. Now, they all had to go to work. So Klaus was trying to research those tide pools and how the sugar bowl might have got, because all they know is the sugar bowl might or might not be in the water of whatever the stream that's called. So Klaus had to research what the wind and what the waves took the sugar bowl to, which they estimated that there was in some spot, but this spot happened to be at a mycoid millennium, something that will kill you within an hour if you're exposed to it without any like mask or helmet or something. But this like mycoid millennium something have this time of waxing and waning. It's a type of mushroom, because mycologist is the study of mushrooms. So basically it goes waxing and waning, up and down. And then they felt like the sugar bowl is somewhere around here. Now, they also talked about that this used to be like a scientist lab, and they were trying to use the mycoid millennium against Count Olaf and like the other bad people. Because after that, it talks about a shame, which happened in the VFD. VFD used to be a place where noble people gather, and then they try to help solve problems in the world. But for some reason, this shim happened, which caused the sugar bowl, because Esme had the sugar bowl, and then after that, Beatrice, who was Violet's mother, suddenly claimed to have it, and then the sugar bowl disappeared, and then Count Olaf's dad got assassinated, and then after that, there was just 2 sides of the shim. One side will start fires, and the other side will stop them. Now they all have the same codes, they all have the same disguises, they all have the same code words, they all have the same files, same information, same weapons, same everything, same safe places. Now if you don't know, the VFD place, which for some reason VFD, which didn't appear until the book 5, and we actually didn't really know about it until book 10, 11, 12, I think, for some reason became one of the most important elements in the story, which grew up. Which is why for some reason I felt like from book 1 to book 7 there's literally nothing in this book except for repetition. But for some reason, well, it builds on, and then when you read on to book like 10 and the later books, you start to tie all these stories around. So this used to be a lab, and then they were going to try to use the mycoid millennium against Olaf to stop them. But this plan backfired, because for some reason this place caught on fire, and then the mycoid millennium just got exposed and everyone was dead. But they left like some poem books, some stuff, and whatever. So basically, they were trying to use a dark weapon against dark people. I don't know. After this, they tried to walk there, but for some reason, Sunny. So basically, the Mycoid Millennium has antidote, which is Horidash. I don't know. It's Horrid, something called Horidash. I don't know. It's something around that. I can't pronounce it. Okay, I make me more time. And it's like something, I think it's pretty spicy because for later in the book, Sunny gets infected while they're trying to investigate the place. And then Sunny said, and then the Bubbles asks Sunny for something that can be replaced by Horrid or something dash. So, and in the submarine, of course, in the Withershins submarine, there has to be a kitchen. And in the kitchen, there was wasabi, and they knew they had wasabi the whole time. And Horidash, I knew it was something kind of spicy because Sunny said wasabi before they figured out that wasabi could be used as something for Horidash or something around that. And after that, they got the antidote, but then they faced with a bigger problem, which Count Olaf with a submarine called the Carmelita, because the other book, for some reason, Carmelita became Count Olaf and Esme's adopted daughter. So after that, it was a lot of Carmelita telling her crew, sailing crew, to watch her do this captain's ballerina something. Well, Count Olaf, Esme, and his other comrades decides to confiscate the ship and find Captain Withershins trying to look for the sugar bowl. And the Bellas got caught and got jailed, and Fiona had to try to change her side because so she couldn't be like suspected. And Fiona for some reason became Fernald. We later knew on this book that the hook-handed man became Fiona's stepbrother, Fernald, and Fernald had this argument with Captain Withershins later on and became Captain Olaf's comrades and whatsoever after. So after that, Fiona and Fernald tried to sneak the Butterlands out, and then it worked, and then they had to steer the submarine again because Captain Withershins and Fiona had to go with Count Olaf so they can save themselves. So also they can save themselves and the Baudelaires. So technically they locked themselves, they locked the Captain Withershins, and then they pretty much locked the submarine so Violet and the Baudelaires can actually sail through. And then they got this fax note, because if they're on a submarine, there's only a way you can transport messages is by fax. Something about going to Briny Beach, which is where everything happened, of course. And Quigley sent her a message, sent the Baudelaires a message that they should go to Briny Beach. It was a poem thingy, it was coded, but later on the Baudelaires figured out that to meet on Briny Beach, and then there will be a taxi cab waiting. And this story ended with the taxi cab driving in, and then someone introduced themselves as KennieSuperstar as they drive into the downtown. So this is basically the rest of the story. Book 12 would be a lot more in-depth. It will actually be on the stream, and actually about something that next Thursday. On Sunday, it was a Sunday that day. So on Thursday, there will be this big meeting on the last safe place, which was a Dewey Denominant. It was on the Denominant Hotel, and everyone knew about this. It was a big event that even bad people and good people meet. But it was mainly for all the nobles left to meet and gather at the last time to know what to do and to get the sugar bowl before Count Olaf does. But they already knew there might be some imposters there, So it was basically the Butterfly's job to figure it out. Next week we'll tell more about that. So if you like this, give it a like, subscribe, watch my other videos, especially my series of unfortunate videos. You also might watch our other videos like Romance of the Three Kingdoms or Samko. Maybe we have Harry Potter, we have Heroes in Training, we have Brave, and other more. Bye!